Hi, thank you so much for visiting my channel and clicking on this video. This is a reading for the sign of Pisces. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, what do we need to tell Pisces? Five of Swords. You feel defeated. Something has happened here. There must have been a sabotage or an argument, but somebody here feels defeated. They had to walk away because it was useless to keep fighting. I don't know which side is this. Is it your side? You feel like I'm done with this. I felt defeated. I felt bullied, intimidated, sabotage. That you had to. There's an energy here as well of someone who had to sacrifice. Or it could be someone accepting that, oh, I did you wrong. I did you wrong, but I've said my apologies. What else can I do? High Priestess. High Priestess. Okay, there's someone here. Oh, hang on. Yeah, give me a second. Yeah, that's very heavy. There's an energy here of someone who doesn't know what to do. Like they want to just, again, there's been an ending. It was a painful ending. Maybe there was a conflict, a huge dispute before the final ending. It could be you, Pisces. You probably feel the need to just retreat, to just close the doors and sleep for the entire weekend. Like, I'm done. Close the door, turn off the lights, close the blinds. Like, I'm done. Walking away. You're probably walking away from an important feminine energy. Could be an argument with a sister, with a spouse, with a mother. Like, you feel the need to just retreat. You've accepted that there's no other way out. There's no other way to solve this. What is this? Tell me more about this, Pisces. Tell me more about Pisces. You're not giving up the fight, though. You're not giving up the fight. You want to resolve this. You're trying to create. You're trying to create a solution. You're trying to be righteous and truthful as much as you could. And this is all about the renewal. You could be wanting to renew a relationship or renew a contract or your life, and that's what you're trying your hard to do after this major dispute, major ending. Some of you must have lost someone, like literally you had to walk away from someone, because whoever you walked away from, Pisces, I think this is someone with a high regards for honor. Okay, the High Priestess represents a very spiritual person. You could be dealing with someone who's into astrology or tarot cards like this, or someone who obeys their inner knowing. Okay, but you're trying your best to recuperate, to recover from this loss. You're trying to, this is someone who's gathering more evidence, data, information to recover from this loss, doing what's right. Okay, you might some of you could be consulting a lawyer, a judge, I don't know, a counselor, just to resolve this matter. This, I don't know, is this a marriage? Because there's a legality here with the justice. Yeah, I told you, you're Pisces. You're trying your best to resolve a situation between two people, okay? Again, this, you could be dealing with a marriage or a significant partnership. It could be between work as well. You're walking away, but with this image, I feel like you had to move away from this feminine energy because there's been a recent ending, dispute, argument, and you just want to lie down and go on on a short holiday, at least all by yourself, because you can't take it anymore. You can't take these, maybe there was an exchange of harsh words, but you're all for recovering, rehabilitating this relationship, whatever this is. Okay, yeah. I'm hearing the word a period of mourning. You must have lost someone. What I mean with loss is there must have been a separation. Yeah. Oh. Somebody, oh yeah, there was a separation. It was a very, very difficult situation, tower moment. But somebody wants to heal this broken heart, this painful situation. And you always want to resolve it. I think this could be a person that you're dealing with. You could be a counselor yourself, or this is someone that you're close to, and you're the one who's in charge of fixing this. Okay, it doesn't have to be you. Literally, you don't. This doesn't have to be you. This could be someone you're dealing with, maybe a friend or your son or your daughter, and you're the one that's acting as a mediator. You're the mediator. Okay, you're a counselor yourself. You could be a marriage counselor and you're trying to resolve someone else's relationship. Yeah. There's a lot of indecisiveness here, but eventually I think there's a feminine energy, potentially a Leo sign, who wants to give this cup maybe an apology after this dispute, this significant defeat. Somebody feels defeated. They had to walk away because they're like, you know what, I'm tired, I'm done. You keep shouting at me, you keep telling me to go away, you don't even want to talk, I'm done. Maybe you had, if this is you, Pisces, you probably had to block this high priestess. Okay, but there was a lot of commotion, and you're like, let's put this down, I'm tired, close the door, don't talk to me. There was a dispute. Yeah, but there's an energy here who wants to give you a cup, you know, a sorry, an apology, or maybe a second chance, okay? Or an act of love, a one final act of love, such as I'm sorry for this Five of Swords, I'm sorry for bullying you, I'm sorry for nagging you, you know. This could be the High Priestess as well, the High Priestess, the becoming the Queen of Wands, you know. What is this cup? But this is coming soon. This is coming. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Yeah. This Queen of Wands or this High Priestess, the same woman that you had to shut the door and walk away from, maybe they're gonna give you a chance to have this connection, okay? But there's somebody here who's doubtful. It's like, are you sure? Are you sure you want to give that to me? Because I'm tired of arguments, you know. I'm tired of getting intimidated and getting bullied. Are you sure about this cup? Huh? Are you sure about this chance this time? And there's a bit of doubt. There's a bit of doubt there, like, I'm not too sure about that. Okay, well, what if you keep shouting at me? What if you keep delaying our meetups, you know? Where does it lead to? Tell me about Pisces. Where does it lead to? Yeah, there's going to be a message. There's going to be a message. I don't know who's going to send it, you Pisces or the other party. And this is all to relieve a tension, okay? To relieve the tension between the two of you. There was a recent tension, okay? But I think it's the feminine energy this time who did the intimidation. Now, I don't know what your relationship is. This could be your spouse, girlfriend, fiance, a friend, daughter, or maybe a client. This could be as simple as a client, okay? And your client is saying sorry, you know, because there's a partnership here. Again, this could be a relationship between father, daughter, a client, an actual counselor, and his client. But there's an apology coming in to rekindle or fix what's broken, to relieve the tension, okay? And look, there's an Ace of Pentacles. Where is it going? Where is this Ace of Pentacles going? like a painkiller, like a paracetamol to a back pain, or maybe something stronger. Morphine, yeah. They see there's a contract. A contract will be renewed between the King and Queen of Cups. I'm not faking this. I shuffled the deck 5 times, so I didn't choose the cards. Okay, this is between you and your queen if you are a masculine Pisces. But what I'm saying is, I don't know who's going to send the message first, but there's going to be a resolution. Yeah, it could be a person you dealt in the past. There could be kids involved. But the Six of Cups is about renewal as well. Renewal. This is what the Ace of Pentacles is. As I said, like a painkiller to a severe back pain. And partnership, okay? Yeah, it could be romance, or it could be between clients, or father-daughter, or husband-wife. Yeah, there's something new. There's something new. Somebody here is very sad. Someone is very, very, very sad. Yeah. They want to be with you. Or they want to focus on relieving this tension. I think it's an important connection. Okay. Anyway, what do we need to tell Pisces? Let's go ahead and pick one card from the Kipper Oracle deck. What do we need to tell Pisces about this Ace of Pentacles? Change. I said one, but I picked 3. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Somebody's finances is going to improve. Somebody's finances is going to improve. Okay. I cannot be confused. I cannot be wrong about this. It's very, very clear. Somebody's finances is going to improve. See? From being this to this. Change. Okay, I don't know if it's you, Pisces. Maybe there's an important... Maybe this is about... And then we have great fortune at the bottom of the deck. Maybe your finances is tied up to this energy who's going to give you the pentacles. Okay, or vice versa. Okay, somebody's finances are going to improve. Yeah, maybe this is... Maybe again, you know, maybe this partnership has some finances tied up to it. Okay, but what's waiting for Pisces? Oh, give me a final opinion, or not opinion, sorry, the cards have no opinion, but yeah, the King of Cups is fighting. The King of Cups is fighting to deliver the sword, the truth. Ace of Swords. Yeah, and this is all for the better. This is all for the better. Pisces, you want to keep fighting for this, because I think your finances are tied up to this energy. I don't know, that's what I'm getting here. You want to keep fighting for this connection, because I think... I'm not sure. I'm not sure what this is. I don't know, maybe somebody's wealth is going to improve. Somebody's wealth is going to improve once this connection finally move on. I don't know. All in all, it's a good news. It's beautiful. Anyway, good luck.